Hello everyone. I volunteered at Inside Books Project. Basically what Inside Books Project does is they send gently used books to prisoners. It could be like pulp fiction books to like pass the time. It could be like educational materials like textbooks. It can also be things to like help them adjust their lives when they get out of jail. So they do a lot of good. And I volunteered there recently, and I had a lot of fun. And one of the great parts about it is they have extremely flexible hours. You just go down there Sunday night or Thursday night. You don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to like even tell them you're coming. You don't have to take a special class. It's just a really easy way to make a real impact on, I guess, society. So the organization goals is they believe that every inmate has the right to quality reading materials, and they also have the right to educate themselves. And the current philosophy is pretty broken because we have a lot of like prison budget cuts. So the first thing to get cut are things like libraries, which prisoners really need because they don't have a whole lot to do, and reading is something for them to do. And it's also really detrimental because a lot of these prisoners don't necessarily have great literacy. They don't necessarily know how to read very well or write very well. So it's important to like give them a chance to learn how to read and write in prison. So when they get out of prison, they'll have things to do other than just commit more crimes or go back to doing whatever they were doing beforehand that got them into prison. So this is pretty important to make sure that you have much less repeat offenders in the prison system, which our prison system has a real big problem with. So this definitely takes a lot of steps to help solve that problem. And let's see, yeah, so basically just like you're providing prisoners with a future. It's pretty straightforward and simple to do. And you don't even necessarily have to volunteer, just if you have like gently used books, and like was said earlier, dictionaries are really important, textbooks are really important. And what gets often overlooked, I found, is like weight and size matters a lot because they all use prepaid postage, so you have to get it between like 1 pound 10 ounces and 1 pound 14 ounces. So everybody wants a dictionary, but you can't just send them like your grandmother's dictionary that's like all leather bound and like weighs 5 pounds, which is what a lot of people donate because they're like, oh, I have an old dictionary, I'll just donate it. So there's a ton of dictionaries, just nobody can send them because they weigh too much and they're just like impractical. And dictionaries are pretty important because, I mean, first of all, they're often overlooked because we don't really use dictionaries anymore because we have the internet and we can just Wikipedia something or Google how to spell something or Google really what a word means, because you're giving these people books, but they aren't necessarily literate, so they see a big word like you were in, like, I don't know, everybody experienced this in like kindergarten where you see a big word and you don't know what it means. So it's pretty useless to have like some educational book, but the person reading it doesn't know what any of the words mean, and they can't just Google it. So it's really important that they have a dictionary, or else all these books you're giving to them kind of go to waste because they can't really read them because there'll be an important word and they just won't know what it is, and they won't have a dictionary. So things like donating books, donating like textbooks. There's a lot of like requests for like sociology textbooks and like textbooks relating to like law, like introductory to law textbooks were really great. Dictionary, and then mysteries. Mysteries seemed very popular. There were very few mystery books in the library because everybody always requested mysteries, just because I guess it definitely helped them pass the time a lot better. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going Thursday, Sunday night, and they also do it, I think, the second Monday night of each month. And as long as you have less than 5 people, you don't even have to tell them you're coming. You can just show up. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. You don't really have to have any skills other than being able to read and write like a short, like 5-sentence letter. And it's safe. If you look on the pamphlet, they've been around since 1998, so they're well organized and they know what they're doing. So it's all pretty straightforward and pretty clean. So you should go volunteer there. I'm done.